Happy Monday and Game Awards week, everybody. My name is Brandon Rose, and welcome to episode 289 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe on your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. The big games out last week were Indiana Jones and the Great Circle and Marvel Rivals. The games coming out this week include Road Maintenance Simulator 2 plus Winter Services, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered, Maximum Football, Unwording, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, Wild Frost, Chess Infinity, Hidden Cats in Santa's Realm, Marshmallow Marvin, Dreamless Girl, Entoria the Last Song, Malibu the Princess, Pet Shop Simulator, Smoots Summer Games 2, Tribreaker, A Sacred Symbols Odyssey, Apex Heroines, Blind the Unseen Truth, Don't Let 'Em In, Over Top, Shy Cat's Hidden Tracks Volume 1, and Zombie Rollers Pinball Heroes. Now into last week's biggest news stories, and we have 5 to cover this week. Number 1, Xbox Year in Review 2024 is here, your games, your stats, your look. Shanty Lang at Xbox Wire writes, the Xbox Year in Review is back, and it's packed with your most memorable moments of the year. Your personal look back at gaming has returned with brand new features. Embark on a journey to relive your victories and unforgettable gaming feats. Get a deep dive into your gaming style with personalized data, access stats like your total time played, total achievements, top genres played, top gameplay month, and more. You can even see what your top 3 most played games were and your stats within those games. New for 2024? This year we've added some exciting new features to make your year in review even more personal to you. A customized look based on your most played game, a personalized gamer profile just for you based on the games you love to play. If you're into epic quests with a sprinkle of magic, you're a night owl. More of a sports champ, you're a real MVP, always leading the pack. Multiplayer fans can see the friends they played with most, and a dedicated recap sections for Game Pass and rewards. Wanted to kick this off at the top as what a nice way to look back on this year in gaming, and I'll go through mine, and if you want to get on yours, go to xbox.com/year-in-review. So my year in review 2024 with a gamer score of 111,907. Elden Ring is your number 1 game for the year. So my 2024 highlights, I played for a total time of 323 hours, 21 games played, preferred platform console, obviously. Busiest month was June, 197 achievements earned and 4,200 gamer score earned. Apparently that puts me in the top 15% of players for time played, top 3% of players for gamer score, and top 3% of players for achievements unlocked. With Elden Ring, I played for 73 hours and yes, did become Elden Lord. Destiny 2 number 2 with 69 hours played. And Call of Duty, making a last-ditch effort to be my top 3 game, as I've played 47 hours, which was really a lot of Black Ops 6 lately, and Warzone. Other favorites include, as they've listed, Alan Wake 2, 4, Marvel's Midnight Suns 5, Fallout 3, number 6, which doesn't make sense to me. Dead Space 2008 7, Vampire Survivors 8, Wolfenstein The New Order 9, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 10, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice 11, Fortnite 12, Final Fantasy 7 13, Wolfenstein The Old Blood 14, Madden NFL 25 Series X and S at 15, The Finals at 16, Rock Band 3 at 17, Rocket League at 18, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection at 19, and EA Sports College Football 25 at 20. Some of those make no sense to me because I feel like I barely turned those games on. But alas, I love looking at these. I love all the statistics. I love getting into the nitty gritty. So if you're a big Xbox gamer, definitely go do your in review and let me know what your top played game of 2024 was in the comments of this video. Number 2, Fortnite goes first person for new 5v5 mode Ballistic. Tom Phillips at Eurogamer writes, Fortnite Ballistic is a new 5v5 mode launching next week in early access within the main Fortnite client. It's also Epic Games' first proper foray into first person for Fortnite, a move that has been long awaited by some fans. Ballistic arrives on Wednesday, December 11th with one map, Skyline 10, plus a limited number of weapons and items. These will all be expanded over time based on player feedback, Epic Games has said. Matches begin with players sorted into teams of either attackers or defenders. Attackers must deploy a payload, a Rift Point device, while defenders must stop them. Players swap sides after 6 rounds, and the game is over when one team wins a 7th round in total. If it all sounds a bit Overwatch or Valorant, well, there's a clear inspiration here. But of course, Fortnite is already full of character skins which will all be supported, and so the different loadouts you get here seem more customizable. Each match begins with players picking one of 5 flex gadgets such as proxy mines, bubble shields, and different types of grenades that can launch you and your enemies or mark them for your teammates. As with most other Fortnite shooter modes, Ballistic will host both ranked and unranked modes, with the former offering a ladder to climb and penalties if you leave matches. The addition of Fortnite Ballistic follows yesterday's arrival of Fortnite OG as a new permanent mode, and last week's launch of Chapter 6 for the game's main Battle Royale offering. Next up, Epic Games has already begun teasing a fresh update for its main LEGO Fortnite mode that seems like it may feature the Storm King. This is cool, and an obvious move for Fortnite as they continue to battle and take over the video game world. Really seems like a Counter-Strike option for those who continue to play Fortnite. Do I want to check this out personally? No, not for me, but continue to love to see the options that Epic Games and Fortnite continue to provide for their ongoing and growing community. Number 3. Black Ops 6 and Warzone Season 1 Reloaded update detailed. Tom Ivan at Video Games Chronicle writes, Activision has detailed Black Ops 6 and Warzone Season 1 Reloaded, launching on December 5th at 12 p.m. Eastern, across all platforms. The mid-season update will introduce new zombies, multiplayer, and battle royale content. Headlining the update is a brand new zombies map called Citadel de Mort, which is set in a medieval fortress. Quote, after the events of Terminus, Weaver, Maya, Carver, and Gray, along with Peck, Raptor 1, and Strauss, embark on an expedition to the European Principality of Avalon, hoping to rendezvous and ally with a luminary called Gabriel Kraft, end quote, according to Activision. Quote, there's the operators hope to learn more about an ancient relic known as the Sentinel Artifact, which in turn, when its power is harnessed, may be able to save Samantha Maxis from her ethereal imprisonment, end quote. On the multiplayer front, Hacienda is a remaster of the Black Ops 4 map set in and around the mansion on a lush vineyard estate. Racket is a brand new 2v2 6v6 strike map, which sees players battling within a labyrinth bank vault, while Newtown Holiday is a snow-covered Newtown variant. Festive limited time modes include Ransack, which challenges teams to gather and deposit the most cookies, and Infectious Holiday Twist on an Infected, which sees players and zombies dressed in Christmas gear. Warzone will introduce Battle Royale rank play during the load's launch window. Quote, compete for placement and exclusive rewards with the arrival of Battle Royale ranked play for Call of Duty Warzone, end quote, Activision said. Quote, deploy to Uzbekistan using a competitive rule set including new innovations and updates for its best possible experience, end quote. Festival modes will see players getting in snowball fights while fighting for loot in Holiday Rush on Area 99 and Sleigh Ride Resurgence on Uzbekistan. And when the new Reflexes perk is equipped, triggered explosives will detonate on a delay when the user sprints past them. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 really seems like a return to form for the franchise, which is so stupid to say as they continue to be either 1 or 2 for the best-selling game every year for the last 15 or so years. But everyone really seems to be mostly positive on Black Ops 6, which is great to see, and I'm personally loving jumping into the Warzone with my buddy and getting those doubles wins. Number 4, It Takes Two devs' next game, Split Fiction, leaks online with the Game Awards 2024 announcement expected. Wesley Impool at IGN writes, the next game from It Takes Two developer Hazelight Studios has leaked online ahead of an announcement expected at the Game Awards next week. Reliable Deal Labs leaker Bilibicon reported that Hazelight Studios' next game is called Split Fiction and is due out on March 6, 2025 on PC and consoles, we don't know which exactly. A reveal trailer is reportedly due out this month. Hazelight is headed up by Joseph Fares, the charismatic designer of The Brothers, A Way Out, and the 20 million selling It Takes Two. The studio's games are published by EA under its EA Originals banner. IGN has asked EA for comments. Fares is an eye-catching regular at the Game Awards with this year's event set for December 12th. Split Fiction is another co-op adventure from Hazelight, which makes sense given the breakout success of It Takes Two. Had to shout this out as I've loved my time playing A Way Out with friends, and I started It Takes Two with my wife multiple times and a couple of buddies, and I've just never gotten all the way through, which is really disappointing. However, I'm always intrigued as I love that this person and this studio is really catering to this couch co-op adventures with a friend. Seems like we're gonna see it this week. And number 5, following months of speculation, Ubisoft is closing its shooter XDefiant. Andy Robinson at Video Games Chronicle writes, Ubisoft has confirmed it's ending support for its first-person shooter XDefiant and shutting down its studios in San Francisco and Osaka, Japan, and downsizing in Sydney, Australia. Following months of denials that the shooter was in trouble, Ubisoft announced on Tuesday it had made the difficult decision to discontinue development on XDefiant. Quote, despite an encouraging start, the team's passionate work, and a committed fanbase, we've not been able to attract and retain enough players in the long run to compete at the level we aim for in the very demanding free-to-play FPS market, end quote, wrote Chief Studio Officer Marie-Sophie de Bourbar. Quote, as a result, the game is too far away from reaching the results required to enable further significant investment, and we are announcing that we will be sunsetting it, end quote. From today, new downloads, player registrations, and purchases will no longer be available for XDefiant, Wilbert said. The game Season 3 will still launch and servers will remain active until June 3rd, 2025. Almost half the XDefiant team worldwide will transition to other roles within Ubisoft, the exec claimed, but San Francisco and Osaka production studios will close, and its Sydney production site will ramp down. with 143 people departing in San Francisco and 134 people likely to depart in Osaka and Sydney. It's really sad to see all the people that lost their jobs, but did we not see this coming well over a year ago when they started to alpha and beta test this game? And just starting with the name X Defiant, I mean, that is like a top 10 worst name of a game that's actually been prominent in the mainstream. I don't know what to say. It sucks to see I didn't even give this game a shot, although it seemed like people were kinda positive that it at least played like Call of Duty. But why do we need another Call of Duty? Like, what really differentiated it? I don't know. Another wild Ubisoft business decision. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and I thought Chris Scullion at Video Games Chronicle did a really interesting article about the Game Awards, and these are the Game Awards 2024 winners if it was chosen by Metacritic, so I thought this could be fun leading up to the Game Awards this week. And this is how it would go based on Metacritic. Game of the Year, Astrobot. Best Independent Game, UFO 50. Best Debut Indie Game, Balatro. Best Action Game, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Best Action Adventure Game, Astrobot. Best RPG, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Best Fighting Game, Tekken 8. Best Family Game, Astrobot. Best Sim Strategy Game, Unicorn Overlord. Best Sports Racing Game, WWE 2K24. Best Multiplayer Game, Tekken 8. Best Mobile Game, Balatro. Best VR AR Game, Asgard's Wrath 2. Best Narrative, Metaphor ReFantazio. Best Art Direction, Astrobot. And Best Adaptation, Arcane. It's funny because looking at this list, it actually seems like a number of these are kind of locks. I'm unsure about Game of the Year with Astrobot, but Best Debut Indie Game, definitely going to be Balatro. Best Action Game, definitely going to be Black Ops 6. Best RPG, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, for sure. Then we get into Best Family Game, Astrobot. Like, a number of these are probably going to be pretty right according to Metacritic. I'm excited for the Game Awards. I am every year. It's cool to see who wins, where it nets out. It's all for fun, but most importantly, the announcements for me. Yes, I'm one of those people. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe to your favorite podcast service, share it with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, and I'm recording this on Sunday morning, I've already clocked almost 10 hours into Marvel Rivals, and I do feel myself becoming hopelessly addicted to this game. Actually playing this one on PC and really enjoying my time with it. I wanted to get into Indiana Jones upon release, but I still haven't rewatched all the movies. I think I've actually only seen the first one, so I have to do my homework first before I jump into that game, so maybe that'll be a nice holiday break game for me. My name is Brandon Rose. You can follow me on Xbox at Rose93. Hope you all have a great week, stay safe, and keep on gaming.